Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to do a YouTube intro with a frame by frame animation app in my iPad Pro. Actually, you can do this with any application that does these frame by frame animations. It can be with your computer, with your iPhone. I mean there are like a lot of applications for free. Actually, the one that I'm using is Animation Desk. And I think there's like a paid version, but I'm using it for free. So I'm guessing there's like multiple versions, or maybe I'm using a trial. I'm not sure, but for now it's free and it's fine. I have like restricted usage of this application because of the free, but yeah. Well, we're going to try to do an animation for this logo that I did in Procreate. You just have to add it in the first layer, and then we're going to sketch what is the emotion that we want to have in the intro. Remember that we don't want our intros to be like really long, so we're going to do this thing where like in my channel animation, there's like this dot that is going around the screen, and then the logo appears. So we're going to do basically the same thing. So what we're going to do is going to in the same layer, we're going to actually I want to I'm going to duplicate this because I want a clean version, and then in this we're going to do the sketch of the logo. So I'm going to use the pencil, and we're going to do the motion. So I want to go from this and then go around and then do the circle form. We're going to have like a really simplistic version of the logo in this intro, and then we're going to have the full logo at the end. So we're not going to be dealing with colors and anything. Actually, I'm just going to use white. So with the pencil, I'm going to do the sketching. So we're going to start from here, and then we're going to go all over the place in this direction, and then we're going to start our logo. So we're going to draw the circle. Then this thing is going to go right here, and we're going to draw this on. And we want big motions with this. So what this is going to do is that it's going to go out, do a big motion, and then we're going to maybe a little more fluid, and we're going to go back for the C. So what we're going to do is like draw like two kinds of wave. This first, the second one is going to go like this, the third one is going to go like this, and the last one we're going to go with the logo. Then again we're going to have our big motion, and we're going to enter the palm tree, and we're not doing the like a perfect version of this. We're going to, that dog is kind of rude. We're going to draw a little bit, duck attack, and there goes, until we go to the end of the tree. I'm not doing like a lot of things because we want to keep this really simple. So yeah, that's basically how we're going to start. So then, okay guys, now that we have our motion sketch, what we're going to do is like we're going to use this brush with the white color, and what we're going to do is that we're going to do frame by frame little dots or little traces of the motion that we sketched. So first things, we're going to duplicate the layer where we have our sketch, and then we're going to go back and for the first frame we're not going to draw anything, so I'm just going to hide the sketch. Okay, now we're going to in the second frame, but before we start drawing, I'm going to duplicate for just to have the next page clean. Why I'm talking. Why I'm doing this is because I just want to have this dot moving and not just tracing for now, because this is just motion. We're going to be drawing when we get to the logo, but for now we would just want every frame to be clean. So I'm going back to the last frame, and now we're going to start. So I'm going to trace the motion that we did, and we're going to do that for every frame. Duplicate, go back, and motion. Duplicate, go back, and motion. Actually, we should be hiding the layers. And hide layer. And when you get used to it, it becomes really fast. Like, duplicate, go back. Actually, you can hide layer because if you have the onion, depending on the settings, like this one that shows one frame after and one frame before, you can hide it before you draw because you have the onion from the next frame. So that's very useful. So I'm going to draw this motion, and now we have the motion for this frame. So duplicate, go back, hide, and trace. And I think that I'm going to end this tracking of camera, and when we get to the logo, it's basically the same, but I'm going to teach you some other things. Okay, so see you when I get this on. Maybe I'm going to put a time lapse of what I did. Okay guys, so up until this point, this is what we have. And remember, something that I forgot to tell you is that if you do really big lines and you just continue from that line until the other, you're going to have faster movement. But if the lines are really little and they are continuing one after another, you're going to have a slower movement, because if the smaller lines means less frames, and more frames means that is going to be slower or more seconds in your animation. So for now we're just going to be focusing and finish the animation, and then we can change our settings to have more or less lines or more or less frames in our animation, because right now I think it's like 12 frames per second, so it looks kind of sloppy. But at the end, and remember, If you messed up with one line, just redraw it again, and it doesn't have to be perfect, because at the end of the day, as I said, that line is probably going to be in your video just like less than a tenth of a second, so don't be stressed about that. So the last thing that we draw was this little line here. So now we're going to start with the logo itself. So what we're going to do is that we want to have the logo. So we're going to let the circle be in the animation for all the video, and we're going to have the C moving a little bit. So this is going to be a little bit different, because instead of just drawing in a clean frame, we're going to have the leftovers of the last frame in this case. So we're going to start with the circle and just a little line as we've been doing, and we're going to duplicate that one. Instead of the clean one, we're going to duplicate with this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to be tracing the circle around the logo, and we want this circle to be as clean as possible. And remember that I just said that you don't have to be worried about the perfection, but it is with the motion lines, because those are the ones that are going to be less seconds in the video. But in this case, we're going to have this for a while, and actually from this point until the end of the video or the end of the intro, we're going to have all this logo. So we're going to be duplicating this and trying to make the circle as perfect as possible. So we're just going to duplicate, and that was messed up. I forgot to tell you that I'm not a professional artist, animator, or anything, so maybe I'm just doing more work than you should do, but I think that this is really easy. You can do it anything in any device that you want to, but this is how I made my YouTube intro. So if it is useful for you, I hope it is. Well, that's why I'm making this video. Actually, I'm not an artist or a professional artist. I really like to draw and do a lot of things, but yeah, I'm not an artist. I'm an engineer, actually. But I really like to draw in my free time. So this is why I made this YouTube channel. And actually, the reason why it's called Mike's Cave is because I didn't want it just to be drawing. I wanted it to be like a lot of things, like related to gaming, maybe do some reviews about anime episodes or something like that. I actually really wanted to do a video where I talked about One Piece and why I think it's so great. It's kind of funny because I've been a fan for the last 10 years. Okay, I'm going to finish the circle. Okay, the circle is already done, and from this frame until the end, until we have the C, we're going to be doing some things different. Okay, so we're going to duplicate the circle, go back. Actually, I have to look a little bit, and yep, we have that, because these motions are not part of the logo. So we'll be going back, just having the circle. Okay, and actually think that I'm going to activate, or yeah, set the visibility of the sketch in this one, because that's going to be the next frame for a while. So I don't want to be setting everything like on off. It's kind of tedious. So yeah, I think it's better like that. Okay, again, duplicate and hide. Yeah, until now I already have like 2 videos. They're not successful. Actually, I have like 20 views, but I'm happy with that, because I just made this because I just want to enjoy the experience of YouTube. And I was talking with my brother, because he also wants to make a YouTube channel. It's not because we want to get like a lot of views or make money. I mean, if we can, that would be awesome. But actually, it's just more for like the experience. And yeah, it's really good to share what you can with others. I think that I'm talking too much. Yeah, you know what, I'm going to just draw, and maybe I'm going to make this a little bit sped up because if I talk I get confused. No, that's not right. You have to be the yeah, and then in the next frame to have these and go back, hide this. Yeah, I think that the best thing that I can do is, for now, just shut up. Yeah, I'm going to do the sun, and when I go back again with the motion, because with the sun we're going to do the same that we did with the circle. The sun is going to be in the frame for a while. So yeah, I'm going to end the sun, and when we go to the big motions, I'm going back. Okay, I already finished the sun, and now I'm going to start with these big motions. The thing is that at the last frame I end up here, and I feel like it's going to be really weird if I start the launching of this big motion from here. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to, from here, going in the big motion, and then go back to this thing that we sketched. So basically we're going to do the same as before, where you draw a little thing here, then you go to the next one, duplicate, hide what you just did, hide the sketch, I'm sorry, just so dumb. And yeah, we're going to be drawing this thing, duplicate, go back, hide the sketch. And actually I want big motion, so it's going to be faster here, so long, but when we go here it's going to be like wow. So I don't know with those sound effects that I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is that when it's here, the motion, even if the motion is big, the lines are going to be a little bit smaller, not much. So yeah, we duplicate, go back, hide the layer. So yeah, nope. Next one, duplicate, go back, hide, and yeah, this is the last long one that we're going to do, and then we're going to do little ones and then go for the Z. I'm not sure if we want to do all the C moving, because maybe that's going to take so long and we want our intro to be smaller, but that's up to you at the end of the day. I'm just going to do a simple intro, and maybe when I'm editing this I want to add this motion to the ocean, but for now we're just going to draw the logo. So yeah, next one, duplicate, hide the layer, and little motions. No, we don't want that. So yeah, as I said you before, I don't know much about animation. I would love to. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should do that in this channel. Maybe I should start learning how to animate, because I really wanted to do animations when I was younger. I actually used to had another YouTube channel when I was like 14, and it was, yeah, basically about anime, but I used to do these weird animations of Sailor Moon, and I thought they were great. I was always like, why don't I have more views? Like, this is great. And actually, thinking about it, they were pretty bad, but I really enjoyed to do this, and maybe it's because I don't. I don't know. I never thought of animation as a career, but I really like it. Maybe I can take it as a hobby for myself, because I know that a lot of people are very talented and do it professionally. I would love to, but I don't know if I have the talent to do it, or maybe the patience, because right now I think it's like it takes a lot of time, but I mean, it's not just animation. Basically everything that if you want to do it well, it's going to take its time. Okay, we're approaching the C. So yeah, it's just going to duplicate. I don't know if I'm talking to like too silent. I don't know about that. Sometimes my voice is like kind of weird, because I'm trying to talk like really normal, but maybe I don't know. Maybe after I check the video, I'm going to be like, oh yeah, I have to redo, like do a voiceover or something, because maybe I'm talking too quiet. I don't know. Let me know. Maybe you're not going to watch this and I'm just talking to myself. Okay, we're just getting there. Go back. Okay. Okay. I want to see how is this looking. Yeah, that's what we got until now. It looks glitchy because in one of the frames there's probably I didn't hide something, and that's pretty normal. Okay, I said that we're going to do that motion, but I think that for the tutorial we're going to skip that, and we're just going to draw the C, and we're going to stick to our method to duplicate from this layer. And I think that I'm not hiding. Yeah, I'm not hiding. Okay, this okay, hide. Hide this one, hide this one, hide this one, actually not that one, and duplicate, go back. I want to check something because maybe something, okay, okay, perfect. We're going to hide this one. I don't know if it's that I'm recording the video or something, but I get like really nervous or something because my hand's shaking. Yeah. Go there. Actually, yeah, I should be duplicating this one. I was like, why is this so weird? Because I was doing things wrong. But yeah, nope. Okay, I'm almost there. Then we're going to do the big motion, and then we're going to do the palm tree. And I think the palm tree we wanted to do in another color, because even if the logo is white, maybe, yeah, maybe we want that contrast. Yeah, that would be cool. I think, I hope so. Root core. I don't know, it's kind of late in my house. I don't know why there's so many. Yeah, I think it's kind of whatever. It doesn't bother me, but since I'm recording, it's kind of annoying. Okay, now we're going to do this big motion and then go to the palm tree. So I'm going to pause the video because we have already done a lot of like these motions, and then we're going to do the palm tree. So guys, now we get to the palm tree. So I chose a reddish color. It's like red, kind of red. I don't know, like salmon, maybe salmon. No, it's definitely red. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to do is that I have now this, and I'm going to be drawing the palm tree from here, but I just noticed that I have this. I just started. Yeah, we're going to start fresh with the palm tree. Yeah, so we're going to do the same as we've been doing. You draw a stroke, and I think that we can do the palm tree like a lot of branches working together, you know. So maybe just so we're going to be I think that I messed up. We'll see, we'll see. So this branch is going to start here and branch to the other side. And nope. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to do all of that until the end, and I think that I'm just going to finish this and show you what how does it look at the end. Just to show you what I'm going to do with the logo. When I finish the palm tree, I'm going to change the opacity of the logo and change it. No, no. And I'm going to exchange it with the drawing that we've been doing, and then that's the end of our logo. And I think that I'm going to change the background to white, and that's going to be the end. So I'm going to finish this, and probably you're just going to watch the final product, and see you guys until then.
Hi guys, so I was editing the video and I noticed that everything was kind of blurry. I don't know why the camera didn't focus, because when I was recording it looked focused, but well, but I think you can see what I'm doing. But I'm going to explain some things in this window that we have here in the animation desk application. So basically this taskbar, that is actually, it's not a taskbar, it's like a toolbar in below. Just going to click on the bottom, on the circles on the left, on the right, to go to another panel, the color palettes, the frames, the layers. So here I was changing the layers that I was using. With the eye, you are going to make the layer visible, and the background. It's kind of funny because I learned that if you change the color of the background in one of the frames, it's going to change for all frames. So you just don't treat it like a normal frame, like a normal layer. Then we have the different tools to draw: a pen, a marker, pencil, a fountain pen, and a bucket. And actually, there's like more things, but since this is a free version, I'm not using it. So to duplicate, this is the bottom layer that I'm using. This is to delete a layer, add a new layer, a clean layer. And if you want to do something about all of the frames that you have, you're just going to click in this button, and you're going to see all of the frames that you have. It's actually this button, if you didn't see it. Okay, and that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Tell me what you think and if it was useful, and if you could follow or you could do your own intro, please let me know and I'm going to watch it, so I'll know that it was helpful for you. So that was pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching and see you guys later. Bye.